Drag Race Philippines Season 2 wiki is different.
It's already started.
Just like Spain.
Just like España. Also, this is the first season that the player has broken like 4 times. I tried to watch Snatch Game and it literally froze at the same spot like 4 times in a row.
Imagine how we feel.
Imagine how we feel.
I can't believe that this is only your beginning issues with WoW Presents.
I've had little issues here and there, like it'll randomly start repeating something.
Yeah.
And then everything will desync for a couple seconds. But like, this is the first time where the player fully broke and said goodbye.
Next week, I would love to have WoW Presents IT as a guest. we can pitch their voice to preserve their anonymity, but I'd love to do an expose, a deep dive into what's going on.
I'm going to message someone from IT and be like, can we do an anonymous interview with you about what's going on at WoW Presents Plus?
It's like on Race Chaser when they would call someone that was on that season.
Oh my God. They would just cold call them.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Morgan, can you tell us about this? That is the goal. To be able to be like, hey, can you tell me all about this, Jessica Wilde?
Okay, now wait a minute. Is there a phone number for WoW IT? Because then we just call the number.
Oh.
Plug it right in. We say, hey, you're live.
You're live on That Sounds Gay. Can we talk to you about the shitty WoW Presents Plus app, please?
What are your working conditions like? What do they make you do there? Is AI going to take your job?
Do you have to pee in bottles? Or is that just an Amazon?
Are they watching your every move?
Are we being recorded right now? How is RuPaul? Are you in the basement of WoW?
Do I need to stay on the line to complete a brief survey?
Do you finish those surveys?
I always think I'm going to.
Yeah.
And then I make it about halfway through and I'm like, girl, this is too much.
I usually hang up after like the 6th call. And it's like, the 6th question is like, and then tell us your zip code. And I'm like, I don't need to do all this.
Yeah, and when they're
I'm
like,
already bored.
what in particular did they do to make your experience special today? And I'm like, bitch, what? They were helpful. Like, I'm just trying to say they did good. Like, 5 stars. Leave me alone.
Tell us what Vanessa did specifically.
They're doing like a census.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not going to type out our whole conversation. You go look at the notes. You're recording it.
Could you provide a brief transcript of your conversation?
And that's all too much for me.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Welcome, everyone, to That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in chronological order, and we are currently in Drag Race Philippines Season 2. My name is Jer, and our gay sound presented by Jesse today is...
Kill these bitches with my bloody dildo. Mm-hmm. Too much?
Too dirty.
Too...
I'm gonna pee on these walls, Ray. Too dirty.
I'm gonna shit in your mouth.
One of my friends got a message on Grindr that was like, hey, for $100, will you come shit in my mouth? I'm like, what happened to hi, hello, how are you? My name is... What happened to
crazy.
that? Isn't it?
I mean, I appreciate the boldness.
Right.
Like, closed mouths don't get but is you hungry or not? Like, well, that's crazy.
Ooh, isn't it?
But I appreciate the boldness. They're a go-getter.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's someone who knows what they want.
Shit in their mouth. Shit from a booty butt.
Booty butt is so brain rot. It is pervasive at this point.
But it feels like the only correct way to say it now.
Yeah, no, I can't just say butt anymore. I have to say booty butt.
But also I'll be like, that was booty butt. Like that was absolute booty butt.
Yeah, I've said it so many times now. My friends are starting to repeat it.
Period.
And I'm like, thank you. This is the brain rot that I need to spread around.
The booty butt diva of Los Angeles.
And I'm known for my great booty butt. So last week, we chatted about some shocking split premieres where queens went home on both of them. They are keeping it poppin' this season.
Yeah, no one is safe.
No one is ever safe on Drag Race Philippines. And in episode 3, the queens are now merged together and we get all the drama of them mingling together. And we find out at the end of last week in the tip top of this one that some of them know each other.
The drama.
The drama. I think with the challenge that's coming up, I like the idea of merging them and then immediately being like, all right, pair off.
Right?
It's
Find
fun.
your new friend. And they do it twice.
2 times. I kind of like that.
I do too. I think it's nice to establish like connections with each other, but then also there's some of them who are like kind of trying to avoid each other, you know?
Yeah. And they are gooped. A couple of these girlies are gooped about Cat being here. Dee Dee in particular is fuming. And Dee Dee Marie Holiday has a lot of storyline revolving around Cat for the next couple episodes.
She
Is this... Do I edit this out? She's fake as fuck. And maybe I'll keep this. She's fake as fuck. Her whole navigation of this, when it swings of Cat and Jade So and her, and she's like, yeah, Cat's such a bitch. She's the worst. I hate working with her. Cat and Jade So start having problems, and she just smiles and is sitting in the corner like, I'm so glad it's happening to you, not me. I'm gonna go give my sister Jade So some motherly advice. Yes, you know why she's doing this. She's just intimidated by you. Like, you, what?
mess.
Why are
she
you
lives
not
for the
helping?
mess?
She is so mess. She's fake as... Sorry, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
Well, that. Well, no. Well, no. But yeah, it's funny because she, well, she says she hates Cat, and then she calls Arizona Brandy broke
Yes.
and cheap. I'm like, amazing. Love that.
She loves to just talk and say stuff, Miss Dee Dee Marie Holiday, huh?
It's always a holiday for her mouth.
Nothing beats a Dee Dee Marie Holiday.
Oh my God! Wait.
Whoever beats her in the lip sync and sends her home at some point. Cat beats a Dee Dee Marie Holiday. And then, Bernie is also gooped. And she's like, Cat's here.
Yeah. The sisters are... The dolls are getting divalicious.
They are. And, okay, I will say, in Cat's praise, I guess, when Dee Dee's like, oh my God, you're here. And she says, yes, sis, and you're here also.
Okay, Cat is kind of hilarious because I love someone who has people pissed off. She's just all smiles.
Yeah.
She's having the best time. She's hugging everyone. She's like, oh, you. And then, like, later she's like, yeah, it's me. What do y'all want to know about me? Like, she definitely, like, she knows who she is.
Yeah.
So she's ready to kiki. She's ready to cut up.
She is. And, you know, I kind of live for that part. It's very diva-tude.
She does have divitude.
She's Mariah Carey.
I just can only think of Tiny saying she has square hips. And then I saw those square hips. That's all I think of every time she steps on the runway.
Since you brought her up, I love Tiny fucking with group 2 and being like, so did you guys lip sync for the win? Or did someone go home?
Then they're like, well, we had someone go home. And they're like, no one went home from our group, even though they're the same amount.
Yeah. They didn't even think about it. They're like, yeah, one of us lip synced for the win. You guys had someone go home? That sucks. You guys must have been bad.
Nicole Prideaux erasure.
And then they rectify and say, actually, we did have someone go home. But I thought Tiny was so fierce for that.
She was hilarious. She was there to kiki for sure.
I love Tiny Deluxe, and I'm very sad that she went home when she did.
Also, her being Dee Dee's granddaughter.
Oh, yeah.
Just called her, was it Lola?
Yeah.
Was that grandma?
I thought that was funny. And so the next day, they come in and they're chatting a little more, and Verushka says that she's heard some stuff about Kat over in Hong Kong. And it's like, hey, so I heard that you're a bitch.
This is chapter 2 of Kenya's. In Puerto Rico, they are ashamed of her. they're not pleased with how Madame LaQueer is doing.
Oh,
Like,
Lord. That was Bible. That is Bible.
that is like such mess, like reality TV. I love it. So I feel
Completely.
like this is very much part 2 of that. I've heard about her in Hong Kong.
I think based on how they're interacting here, they really flopped on the way they organize these girls. And I said that
Yeah.
last week, but they could have had such good storyline if they remixed them.
Yeah. Verushka only gets more interesting with more people added to the mix. Because when it was a small group, I was like, is this woman like a little insane? And then like seeing her in the big group, I'm like, she is a little bit insane.
Yeah.
And she sort of like in my opinion, she's a bit of like a Petita variant in how she speaks of like, you know, I MC, when she was talking about like, I used to be a makeup artist in Hong Kong, and, you know, I was doing wigs and hair and costuming and, you know, cosmetics.
I've worked with all these celebrities and I've done all these glamorous things and I live in a multi-million-dollar home and I came here because I really wanted to.
But she kind of also talks like she's doing like a Zoom interview.
Like she's interviewing for a job.
Yeah.
She's trying to like pitch her resume.
Regional director of the Wet Seal.
Girl, not wet seal catching strays.
The Express.
Express.
Is it just Express, not the Express?
Just
Doing
Express.
that old people thing. Oh, she works at the Express. She's a regional.
I grew up in a small town where we called everything the whatever. So like the Walmart, the Jack in the Box, the McDonald's.
The Walmart does sound a little wild.
Doesn't
That's
it?
The Big Five.
We had a Big Five. Yeah. I went down to the Big Five.
The Petco.
We didn't have a Petco.
But that's where the pets go.
We had
PetSmart.
no. I think we had a little like small town pet.
Oh, like a
Supply.
feed store.
I think it literally was called like the pet feed store, something like that.
And it smelled like hay.
It smelled like iguanas. You know, like those
Oh.
enclosures that they have for the reptiles.
Surely do.
Yeah, it smelled like
It
that.
gets a little stale.
Yeah,
a
that
little stale
mustier.
and stinky. Yeah.
Mhm. I don't even think. Oh, they had dogs there. They did have dogs
The
there.
dogs.
They had dogs.
There's
Yeah.
dogs everywhere.
That was right next to the Papa John's. I remember that.
The Papa John's.
It's perfect. I'm sorry. My small town is coming out talking about it. They, for the mini challenge, have to do something called a Lola Perusa, which is old lady grandma drag. And they're like doing this newspaper dance. Okay, do you have the tea on this? Because I was confused. Some of the groups jumped on top of each other to be on the same newspaper.
Yeah.
And they were eliminated. But then other groups did it and they moved through.
I don't know if it's like you have to like keep both feet on the newspaper and like no feet can touch outside of the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they like step outside. I really don't know how it works.
Yeah, I did not get it.
It was crazy though.
It was.
Some of these looks were crazy as well.
I didn't screen grab them, but they were nuts. I loved so much. Is it this challenge or is it the next one where they're like, we're going to do a dance challenge and Bernie comes out in a freaking mermaid skirt dress? Oh, that's the next mini
one.
challenge.
Oh, for the little
Yeah.
da.
And she's in a full gown that touches the floor.
They always pull out some crazy looks for the minis though.
That's how they do it in their subdivision.
Girl, this is how we do it in my subdivision. Highlights for me were Ovi cunt as a gremlin old lady chasing people around. I already said Miss Jade, so yes, kill these bitches with my bloody dildo. And then Verushka not wearing a wig.
Girl, Verushka looked nuts.
Verushka, short hair, blazer, old age makeup.
She looked like someone who goes golfing.
Stop. Very that.
Like very frequently golfing. And it's like basically musical chairs. The top two are Matilda and Jade So. And they are told that there's going to be a design challenge. So the pit crew bring in these 5 boxes with the holidays. We got Christmas, birthday, Halloween, Valentine's, and Fiesta. What would you have wanted?
so glad you asked me this question.
You were prepared.
No, I'm actually not prepared at all. I would say just I don't think I would want the birthday one.
No.
I thought that was a little whack. Honestly, they were my favorite, but I don't think I would have wanted Christmas. Although a lot of that red they ended up repurposing well.
Totally.
It's just, oh gosh, it's hard. I feel like it's easier to be like, ew, I wouldn't want that one. I wouldn't want that one. I honestly think I probably would have gone with Fiesta just because that one seemed like it could go in any direction. Whereas like if you get the Halloween box, it's going to be a little ooky spooky.
Totally. I agree. The Fiesta one is the one I know the least about because, I mean, for me, Fiesta is just a party.
Well, life is a celebration.
Hi, Angina.
That's next week.
That's next week.
Hi, Manila.
Oh, my God. I loved that. But yeah, I think Happy Fiesta is a festival or is a holiday of some kind because remember, oh my God, first out last season, that girlie walked in and she said, Happy Fiesta. You remember that?
I keep wanting to say La Macarena.
Not
Wrong
Macarena.
franchise.
Completely different continent. But you know who I'm talking about, right? Because it wasn't Prince. Prince was not the first out. Prince was second out, right?
Was she?
I wish I could remember her name, and it is gone from my brain. We have reviewed way too much Drag Race. In any case, she came in and said Happy Fiesta. I definitely remember that. And so the choices are Matilda gets to pair the queens and pick their boxes. So she picks to work with Ovi Cunt and take Halloween. Good choice?
Well, at the time it was anchored in the thought of this bitch is going to help me.
Yeah.
So she was like, hey, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back and give you ookie spooky because you're ookie spooky. But it did not work in her favor. Well, it did work in her favor.
It worked in her favor because the judges thought that she was trash. The guest judge. Ms. Gurley, who run her mouth. Gleefully. We'll get there. I'm jumping ahead. And she pairs Arizona with Verushka and gives them Christmas because they had some sexual tension this episode. And didn't Verushka kiss Arizona?
Well, oh wait, yeah, I think they thought the other was cute.
Yeah. They came in and were already like giving flirty eyes and like, ooh, I'd kai.
Yeah. Wait, they got which one?
They got Christmas. Nope. They did not get Christmas. They got...
Is it birthday?
They got birthday, yep. I don't know why I wrote Christmas.
I think I was on a birthday with my birthday.
I think I had a stroke.
It's okay.
It's okay.
That happens all the time.
All the time. And then Kat Kat and Dee Dee get Valentine's.
Speaking of gleeful, Matilda was cutting up when Kat Kat and Dee Dee literally like they all were screaming. I loved it.
It was like they all were in on the fact that Dee Dee hated Kat Kat, but Kat Kat had no idea. And if she did, she played it off like she didn't.
Girl, literally, but it was hilarious. The whole room knew what time it was.
They all did. It's giving when you like absolutely all despise one coworker and they come in and you're just like fake nice to them.
Well, and also it's like one of those things where it's like maybe I can't speak for them, but it's like I don't know if they live for Dee Dee, but I think they live for Dee Dee, not living for Kat Kat.
Completely. Completely. And then Jada and Bernie get Christmas and leaving Hanabeshi and Tiny Deluxe with Fiesta. And they're the two who lip sync in the first two episodes.
I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
The loser crew.
The loser crew.
Except I love both of them.
I do too. And it sucks that Tiny goes home. I understand it, but it sucks. And then it's announced that they're going to do high-lows. Girl, high-lows piss me off.
Yeah, a lot of better skirt hems out there.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere you look, there's a hem.
But I agree because there are cases where both of them do better than two of another group, you know? Like, I think the two Christmas divas were stronger than both of the Halloween divas, both of the birthday divas. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, like, they don't... Like, she wasn't in the bottom, Bottom, like, she was low, quote unquote, but they even said, like, Bernie, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Okay,
You were the
bye.
top. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.
But yeah, even then, it's still like, well, you still should, like, that's still a ding on your record.
Report card, yeah.
But also just like, I don't know, sticking by the rules too hard, where it's like, you know what? In light of everyone's performance, we're going to judge this a little differently tonight.
What do you think about the fact that it was a one-day challenge?
It's crazy because they really work these girls to the bone in these international sewing challenges. I feel like they've added, well, it seems like it's still pretty fast around US too, but it seems like they've added a little more buffer.
Mm-hmm. Like one day.
Yeah, but these are literally like, you get assigned the challenge, you have the rest of that afternoon to make it, and then you come in the morning and get in drag and put it on.
It doesn't even seem like they get that much time. It seems like they get the challenge, work on it for like 6 or 7 hours, and then go to the main stage.
It's like a camp project.
Yes.
It's a full day at camp.
Completely. Because didn't they do this for the flower challenge in last season?
Where are the flowers?
Where are the flowers? Because some of the girls were sewing and putting their makeup on last year and this year. They were putting their makeup on while they were making their costume.
Mess.
That is evil.
I don't know how these girlies do it. My makeup would be ghoulish and foolish for sure.
Put that on a t-shirt. Ghoulish and foolish. I would freaking put a veil around my face. I'd be in some hot glued bullshit. Like, there would be not one thing put on here. And the guest judge does a little walkthrough with them and tells them that more is more and tells them to be excessive. I don't know if I vibe with that in a sewing challenge. Because for me, it's not about how it's constructed. It's about the design. It's about the styling. That is what I punctuate more than anything. So if you add a bunch of crap on top of crap, is that nice to look at? Or is it just a lot?
Or amount of crap.
Like actual crap. Or is it a bunch of doo-doo? Doo-doo Marie Holiday.
I was like, now wait a minute. Cat and doo-doo. Anyway. This guest judge.
With the bun.
You know how, like, bachelorettes get, like, giddy around queens?
Yeah.
She's having, like, bachelorette syndrome, like, as, like, a guest judge.
She was having bachelorette syndrome if she was, like, one of those white girls that loves Drag Race and loves to tell the girls to their face, I loved you in your season, but oh my god, Mama Boots down. You looked so awful in your design challenge. You really should have just redone your whole outfit, and if it had been pink and had frills, and if you had done the bomb instead, you would have been so fierce, but I love you, diva. You're so sick.
She's gonna call you trash now.
Can I say? Her judging was trash.
She was so excited.
She was so excited to rip that woman apart.
She was thriving while Ovi was dying.
And the rest of the judging panel were like, we literally made Eva La Queen cry last year. This is not happening again.
Literally. And Ovi cried.
And Ovi cried. And Jiggly looked like she was living for the mess. And Khaled Karen was trying not to laugh. Like, she put on her staunchest face of, like, pretend that we are somewhere else.
She put her TV face on for sure.
Completely. And then Mama Pao was sort of like, what do I do about this? And Raho was like, no reaction. I am not going to give in to this.
Said no.
You will not trap me one more time.
The Twinks tried to get me last time.
Right.
I'm not having it. I'm not going to be an accessory to this mold.
They sent me diuretic cookies in the mail last year. I am not having this again.
Crazy.
And what did you think about Collargate? I'm going to call it Collargate because it started out with Dee Dee making this big collar situation, and Cat turns in and is like, oh, I'm not going to let you beat me.
Listen, Collared Karen.
Collared Karen.
I think I kind of respect Cat's villainy.
Yeah.
Of like, well, I saw her doing it, and I'm not going to get upstaged by her, so I'm going to do the same thing.
Totally.
Not trying to do the, like, Alyssa Edwards season 5 episode 1 tea. But it was very intentional of like, well, yes, she had volume back here, so I'm gonna have volume back here. And I kind of appreciate that more than like, I wasn't looking at you. I wasn't focused on you. I was focused on me.
I was focused on Heidi.
Yeah, but it is treacherous and evil.
Isn't it? I don't think I'm vibing with Cat right now, but I respect her game. Like you said, she knows who she is, and I think she knows low-key that she's evil, and I don't think she cares. Like, she's that established drag queen that has been doing it long enough, where she's like, I'm gonna act how I want.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fire me. So what are you gonna do about it? You gonna be mad? Go ahead. There were plenty of girls mad at me back home.
Are they gonna start without me?
Very that. Very, very that. I get that you wanted to be big, but shouldn't it also look good?
Well, also, like, it was just kind of funny because the volume, like, didn't really feel like it was married to the body of it. Like, it was
For
just
either
kind
of
of like,
them.
well, yes. I feel like Dee Dee was doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
I feel like
Doo-doo maru halladoo. Sorry.
What that holla do? She was giving like Queen of Hearts as like, I can't say that. Queen of Hearts as something else. And Cats is just like read high school production of a Shakespeare play.
They're fully doing
Dress. Shakespeare with a little like tanning like reflector around her.
Well, and they are the first
Colin.
group, so I mean it's appropriate that you brought them up already. But what I do want to comment on that you are so disrespectful that you didn't even bring up, and I can't believe that you were so rude to not bring this up, that Dee Dee was Betty Davis, old Hollywood, as the Queen of Hearts and Moulin Rouge. Like, I don't know how you missed that reference. Like, you went to fashion school, you studied this. Like, how did you miss those great references?
You're so right. I need to get my degree taken away.
Take it away. We're getting it redacted. Like, what are we doing out here?
That purse of the lips, that's a bitch who knows she turned it. And I love that. I love when a diva has that look of like, yeah, bitch, eat it up.
I did that.
And it's that.
It's
That's what she did.
She's so proud of her look. Okay, but I will say, if you were to pop the head off this Barbie and just showed me that, I'd be like, fierce.
Okay, yeah.
I
From the
do
neck
like
up.
that. And then everything else, it's like, what in the sailor suit is this little bikini?
Neck down is like, it looks like a weird table spread of like salami that was spray painted red.
Salami.
Looks like they're serving metallic salami at an Italian restaurant.
It's an Italian spread. But
Salami panty.
salami pan.
Bruschetta.
Don't wear bruschetta. Don't wear bruschetta. But she's supposed to be Betty Davis. Do you think she meant Betty Boop? Do you think she really meant Betty Davis?
She's got Betty Davis eyes.
She's got Betty Davis salami.
What? Stop. I mean, maybe the hair is like a little Betty Davis. But like, what? It is more Betty Boop. You're right. But
It's
like
so
blonde.
Betty Boop. Yeah. Like, I feel like she meant Betty Boop. And she just said Betty Davis. And then, like, what do you
She's
mean
so
Betty
crazy for
Davis
that.
and hold Hollywood? Like, those are the same words.
But also Queen of Hearts.
And Moulin Rouge. I can't believe you didn't get those references, Jesse.
Of course.
I can't believe it.
I mean,
It's so disrespectful.
we're not everyone can be perfect.
Not, you have to be able to do this when you are her. You have to be able to slay it. You have to put on the Queen of Hearts and the Betty Davis and the Old Hollywoods and the Moulin Rouge. You have to take your salami and you have to glue it on because that's what you do when you're trying to beat Cat.
Not the Duda the doo petita. That is my drag name, Doo Petita. But it's like Puhtu.
Puh, P-U-H,
T-E-A.
T-E-A.
T-U-G-H. Petitug.
And then Cat was inspired by just a bouquet of flowers. So also disrespecting her great vision here with her chicken wire that I noticed. And her sun visor is what you called it.
It is very I want a tan. But it's also very like, oh, you can take the centerpiece home. Because like they don't really want to keep the centerpieces, you know?
I also love these, what are these, like little alien bunnies that have been hot glued to the waist?
Oh yeah. Love chic adding volume to the hip extremities. Like it's like something's like bubbling off of her waist.
It looks like a monster. Like a monster in like Kingdom Hearts or something.
And she's got, oh god. Darby Lynn Cartwright, I think, is the one who put this on my radar. But when like in this case it's her gloves, but like when the leggings are stoned with like big stones, and she calls them pimple tights.
Right.
These are pimple gloves.
It's just pimple wrist. Pimple wrist, pimple
you
hand.
Listen up, you pimple-wristed bitch. This one goes out to captivating Cat, you pimple-wristed bitch.
She's listening right now and is typing up her essay about how she hates us. And next is Verushka Levels and Arizona Brandy for birthday. Woof. Jocelyn walked so Verushka could do this. This is so Jocelyn Fox coded.
51.
51? I got house numbers.
Oh my god, that's what it is. Jocelyn Fox is 15. She's the 51. It's giving.
What is it giving?
Like she's in like a Disney Channel movie, and she had a dress, and then the bullies ruined it. So her art friends like helped her make like a new dress, and she comes to prom in like this.
It's like the dark-sided version of Cinderella's story, or like the teen version of Cinderella.
Yeah. And then everyone's like, what is she wearing? Like kind of like Elphaba doing the dance.
Completely.
And then the one person's like, I think she looks really cool. And then they all like love her dress. Yeah.
And she becomes a popular kid.
Yeah.
Completely. This would be a decom.
She stands up to her bullies and she wins the popular guy, even though she's weird and different and nerdy and quirky and colorful and different.
And then what did you think about Arizona's look? What references do you remember that she was giving in this one?
Is that Ariel Versace? I see Madonna cone titties.
Mm-hmm. She said she's giving Lady Gaga with a bit of Chewbacca.
Stop. Is that really what she said?
That's what she said. I'm giving Lady Gaga with a little bit of Chewbacca.
Honestly, it is quite Gaga as well. Like, I actually do see it.
I do too.
The Chewbacca is a little crazy.
It's
but
evil.
She's the self-aware diva. You know what?
Yeah.
I love that she said that.
Can I say, I don't think this is worse than Verushka's.
You think hers is better?
I think hers is better than Verushka's. I don't care what this tacky woman said. More is not more. Sometimes more is just more. And I am very much of the opinion that if you're going to do more is more and do maximalism, it's got to be really clean. And Verushka's is not clean. It's just, it's an explosion. It looks like a still of like someone walking through an event and the balloons are coming up from the ground. Like she's pushing them out of the way with her dress. Like they're not supposed to be attached. Like it doesn't look like it's supposed to be there, but yet they are.
Yeah.
And like Arizona's doesn't look good, but it's better than Verushka's.
Yeah. Honestly, my least favorite part about it is that like red poodle eye, or sorry, Dalmatian eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like that little weird like red spot on the eyeball.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
It's a little strange, but it's, you know, she needed a backsplash like Doo-Doo and Cat. She needed a little cowl, a silly little cowl.
Do you think that would have fixed it? A backsplash?
When in doubt, What would doo doo do?
Arizona was doing a lot less than doo-doo-doo. Sorry.
No, okay, keep going.
We
No,
have
no.
then Tiny. Sorry, we have Tiny and Hanabeshi with birth certificate for Happy Fiesta.
Honestly, I feel like I'm a Hanabeshi stan account. I like everything that bitch wears.
I do too.
I just think that she's got fun drag.
I love her mug in this still from the wiki. This like, oh my god.
Yes, very very camp, very vamp, very Ivana Vamp.
Ivana Vamp.
Ivana Vamp.
I love her. I'm so obsessed. I will say I agree that she is better than Tiny because, like, I don't know what Fiesta is, but I would just assume it's some type of, like, big party holiday, and she looks like a party. She
Yeah.
looks like a spectacle. I really love that print that she used. I'm not a fan of these accoutrements that she added to the hip area. Like, I think that those could have been removed. I think that one flower on the breasticle was fine. And then maybe, I don't know, some of that tinsel fringe could have been applied to maybe the train, perhaps, as like a little, like a trim to it.
Yeah.
And so, like, I really like that. The problem is, I also really like Tiny's.
Yeah.
They got on her about the color story and that beige is not what they associate with Fiesta. And I get that. The name doesn't really accommodate, but I don't hate Tiny's look.
No, I thought Tiny's was still really solid. I like it's just like a big puff with a big puff on it.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
She's a loofah girl.
But she looks good.
Yeah.
Loofah girls of the world.
I would make them the safe group.
Yes, I agree. I also think that Hannah should have been a stronger contender for the win.
Yeah.
Because this outfit is actually really impressive. That train, the way that she ruched that fabric.
I love the pleating on that. And I'm a sucker for a box pleat, but that's hot.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's totally box pleated.
I'm like blinded.
You're zooming in.
I'm mine is like Blair Witch Project quality footage. I'm like trying to divine what this is. I'm like, oh, I think it's a ruffle.
Yeah, she box pleated
Oh
this.
my god, yeah, that's so well done.
Isn't it?
And the way that the triangles of the fabric or the point of the fabric is still aligned right, and like the bodice and the what's the thing below the bodice? The hips. Bodice should have matched them hips, but they don't.
Please.
But yeah, I love when someone uses a bit of a tricky fabric
Totally.
and pulls it off.
Yeah, and she looks great. And I love the silhouette on Tiny.
Yeah.
I really like it. And that hair is stunning. The mug is stunnalina. I totally would have made them both just this safe group. Really don't think that this should have been high-lows. Because the true bottom group to me, for me, in my opinion, is Ovi Cunt and Matilda for Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Have you ever been to a haunted house? I just came from one.
Cursed.
They look
Red
nuts.
red laser on the forehead.
The sniper's coming for me.
They definitely went all in on the Halloween fantasy, especially Matilda.
Yeah, which was impressive for her.
Matilda's giving like Monster House night at the drag show. I don't think Ovi's is that bad. Like maybe it's like the skirt looks a little simple.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't think it's trash.
No, it's not trash at all.
Well, because they both honestly are using the same amount of like distressing and like wrapping shit around them like across their team. I don't feel like OV's construction is so much messier and like less put together than Matilda's.
I will say the white part that she's got on the waist is really distracting. That I don't respond well to. That could have easily been incorporated into the rouging that was happening on the collar.
Ah.
And interlaced the white and the black together. Because I feel like where it's placed, it is a little bit of an eyesore. And then I
Yeah.
immediately lock in on that and then see all of the nude leg. So, I mean, like that whole skirt probably could have been hiked up to be something sluttier and then done like a slutty bog witch.
Yeah. No, that... you a slutty bog witch like
Me.
I do get that though, because yeah, the white over the middle is a little like, what's the word, gauze over an injury.
Totally.
And then yeah, the bare leg of it all is probably my least favorite part, because it does kind of just look like wrapped around the legs like soda.
You got to put a fishnet under that. Like one of those wide fishnets.
Yeah, if she had like a red fishnet,
Ooh, yeah.
would that be a little saucy?
That would be very saucy. And I think the other part about the white that's a little confusing to me is that it cuts off until the very bottom where the ankles are, and then you get that little strip down there, so it almost looks like something ripped off. Like there was supposed to be more white and it just didn't hit all the way.
Yeah.
What did you think about the exchanging of the spit, the pumpkin assault, the spitting
The
of the
passing
spit?
of the brooms. The smacking of the brooms.
You bitch.
I feel like I'm fine with a little like cute performance moment. Like I feel like Jade and Bernie had a good level where like Bernie gave her the little gift and Jade was like shaking it like, ew, what is this? I thought they had a cute little like vibe, but I feel like they were doing a little too much.
Yeah, Ovi and Matilda were doing too much for me as well. Speaking of Bernie and Jade, they are the last ones. And since you already brought it up, I did love their exchanging because they didn't talk about it apparently. They just did it. And I love that in Jade's confessional, she was like, I don't take presents from poor people. I lived for that shade. It was so silly. I know she was like playing in her character for the runway, but Bernie then chucking it like full, looking at the present, looking at Jade off camera, pulling it and just, that was
Hilarious.
So funny. They should have won, both of them, just for that performance.
I know they both have such a natural like performer's knack, and like Bernie especially, she's obviously like, she knows what she's doing so fiercely.
Yeah. And I like that they both played with such opposite ends of maximalism. Because you look at Jade So, and she has used all the materials you would expect for Christmas. She's got the tinsel, she's got the ornaments, she even has the like kind of iconic hairstyle you would think of with like a Krampus monster or something.
Yes.
And she's playing with body and sexuality, and she's got a really great shape going on. And then Bernie is playing with pageantry, but she also has just as much incorporation, using both ends of the color spectrum, with Jade being in the red and Bernie being in the green. Like, they were just perfect examples of what I think of with Christmas. They captured that essence, and they have the same hairstyle, and they didn't even plan that.
They both have the same like horned hair. I love that one's red and one's green.
Yeah.
I love that, like, yes, together it's like a full Christmas spread.
Yeah.
Where it's like, because it's also like Bernie's maybe doesn't look as extremely Christmas on its own, but then I feel like for both of them being together, like, they're so complementary to each other.
Yeah. I think if Bernie maybe had, well, I don't even know what you could add, because she's got the red and the green and the gold. Like, she's got all the right colors, and the fabric is right. I think maybe it was just the incorporation of how she created that split in the middle. Maybe it's not so perfectly Christmas. Maybe she needed an ornament or two on there.
Well, because, I mean, it is so Christmas. Like, I know I said it. It's funny because it is and it isn't. Like,
right, I see what you mean.
It's the poinsettia fabric, which is totally Christmas.
Yeah.
She's got the green, like, trim. But it also looks almost, like, tropical to me.
Yeah.
I think it's the color palette, that, like, green, red, yellow.
Totally.
It's very, like, a hibiscus color palette.
Completely.
But she just looks so good.
She does. And she incorporated the materials really well and made it so transformative that it doesn't look tacky Christmas.
Hey, bitch, it's Christmas.
Put me on your wish list. I really like the two of them. They should have won for me. And they start doing the critiques where Pau calls the tops Didi, Verushka, Hanabeshi with birth certificate, Matilda, and Miss Jade So. Do you disagree with any of these tops? And why is it Verushka?
Well, yes. I would say the big one is Verushka in Arizona, just because, like, like, Arizona's look is simple, but Verushka's look is too much for me. It's just, like, more is not more for her. And then, honestly, like, I do kind of go back and forth with Matilda and OV. Like, I don't really love OVs, but I like immediately connected to OVs a little more than Matilda's. I think just because the orange and black to me I don't like that fabric, but I think Matilda did really nail the Halloween vibe, and I think also they appreciate her transformation.
Yeah.
But yeah, Verushka and Arizona is the big one. And then honestly, yeah, I think Christmas should have just both been in the top. And Fiesta could have been both safe.
Totally. I think OV suffers the Clover Beach effect, where it's like, we know you do this, and you didn't do it the way that we were expecting you to.
Yeah.
Like, you are a spooky girl, and you literally were given the exact tools to be the winner, and you did this.
Yeah.
So it's like very much like Clover in that dance challenge. It's like, you are a dancer and you didn't outdance everyone. What's up with that? So like, I think it's more a situation of circumstance where it's like you were judged harsher because they know that's your thing.
Yeah. No, that's true. Because if anything, it was like, well, she's in her wheelhouse. Like, she should probably have the easiest time with this. Mm-hmm. And maybe also she didn't really challenge herself enough with it.
Completely. And they give the win to Verushka, which I think was rage bait. I think this was fully them pulling producer cards. Like, she's pissing off the room. Everyone hates this bitch. They all said that she should go home first week, and they are not liking her now.
Well, because, like, her winning over Arizona, okay, maybe, sure, whatever. Like,
right, whatever.
Knock yourself out. Winning the whole challenge, I feel like they were just trying to piss people off because they already knew that some of the girls were getting twisted over her behavior.
And we're going to continue getting twisted over her behavior.
Yeah.
I think they knew what they were doing, and I think they fully did it with intention.
Yeah, it feels like a weird also, like, how the tables turn moment. They didn't really lean into it, and I wonder if it's because they know, like, how things played out for Verushka, so they're like, oh, we'll not really give it this storyline, but from OV clocking Verushka for, like, oh, she says that she's the couture queen, like, clock, bitch, it's a pull out.
Yeah.
And then, like, now for OV to be in the bottom for the sewing challenge and Verushka to win. But it doesn't really feel like poetic justice because this is not poetry.
This is Drag Race. This is not poetry.
Okay.
It's so interesting because, like, in the Rue Judge seasons, they are so heavy-handed with production that they will just give double wins, like, back to back to their front runners, knowing they're investing in them to the finale. They'll give them a win in episode 2 and then in 3 and not give a crap about it. They do that all the time. But in the international seasons, they are so hesitant to do it because I think they're trying to show, like, we're not as produced. We're not as much of a set in stone. Like what we saw, I'm thinking immediately Drag Race Mexico, where it's like, these queens are doing so good. Why are you not just giving double wins here? Because they're trying so hard to just show, like, we're not biased. But then they get to the second half of the season, and it's like, all right, Regina, you win. All right.
Queen of the universe.
Queen of the universe. Christian, here's a win, and another win, and another win.
Yeah.
Petita, here's, like, we're going to spare out your wins, but then in the last 4 episodes, we're going to just give them all to you because, I mean, you're the winner.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. As much as I don't like overproduction, as much as I complain about it, sometimes the front runner they pick is the front runner for a reason.
Yes.
So just, like, give them their flowers because they're going to keep slaying. And then give out your story wins when they actually make more sense. Like, a piss-off story win, I don't think is effective on Drag Race.
Yeah, like a, eat it.
Yeah, look at your enemy just got a win, so let's piss you off. It's when Tyra won the wedding challenge. It was like, she won that because Tyra was pissing off the room, even though Raven probably should have won that.
Like to let you know that Tyra is a complete
bitch. That's what this was. This was a Tyra wedding moment.
I can want to say basically I'd like to let Gemma know. Verushka is a fat cunt.
And her birthday dress that she made was not one I would particularly wear. She said that she was fly and glamorous, and she is nothing of the sort, and she should just go back to Hong Kong. This lady judge calls Ovi's look trash and turns to Raho like, can I say it? Oh my God, are you not going to do it? Don't worry, I'll do
Getting
it.
permission to say the F word.
Who was the judge that was in season 5 that was running her mouth during the perfume challenge?
Aubrey O'Day.
Aubrey O'Day. It was her. Where she's like, it smells like grandma's vag.
She kept like widening her eyes really big every time anyone did anything.
Yeah.
She would be like all concerned
I feel
looking.
like I'm watching a production of The Lion King.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, that girlie was there to read and run her mouth, and that's what this woman was too. I didn't even write her name down. But that's what this woman was too.
Prisa.
Bye.
I feel like it started with an M, so
Bye.
Marisa Prisa she is.
It was giving me too those little fags that go on Twitter and will at the queens and be like, you just really sucked in this challenge, but I love you, diva. Like, girly, why?
You know you're my girl, but you really flopped tonight, heart.
Do better next week. Like, excuse you? What the hell? Bernie and Ovi are called as safe, and Cat Cat is called safe, which I almost feel like Cat Cat should have lip sync.
I feel like she might have had a little bit of plot armor. Looking at these,
She totally did.
I feel like she was maybe a little bit protected by an angel.
You think?
The angels.
Do you think the angel was named Mama Pow?
It was that guest judge.
It was that woman.
Yeah, she held a knife up to Pow's side and she said, "You save Cat Cat."
Because you know it wasn't Jiggly.
No, most
know that
definitely not.
I will say, for knowing how much Jiggly hates Cat Cat, she is so respectful towards her this season.
Yeah, she is able to like put that aside.
She's a great Michelle archetype.
Kind of speaking of judges.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of the episode. Cat, you're safe. I think I'm safe too. Arizona being like, I think I'm safe. And it's just her and Tiny standing up there.
And what did Pow say? Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yes. I feel like Pow didn't even know what to say, but it was so funny because like the doom of like, obviously you're the bottom two.
Yeah.
Just being like, I think I'm going to be safe too.
It was fierce.
She's funny.
I
She's
love Arizona Brandy. She's a great time. Now, I will say, I did not love her in this lip sync.
You didn't have a great time with the...
Not enough brandy in the world would have gotten me to enjoy this lip sync.
The fun dip?
Hold up. Fun dip.
It was giving fun dip. It was giving cinnamon challenge. It was very Glozell tea.
When she filled up her mouth with that foamy, well, it was vape shit, right? Vape juice that she like foamed up in her mouth.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I feel like she also had mystery substance.
What if she did? What if she just had like baking soda in there and activated it with her vape juice?
Stop. That sounds like some weird like junior high like rumor. Like I heard she had baking soda in her backpack and then she activated it with her vape juice and it exploded.
Starting a rumor now.
She uses her vape like a flint and steel in Minecraft.
Oh my God, you're right. Completely. I loved Tiny starting out with the most unnatural smile and just like wiggling.
Literally, that is the second most unhinged part of it. Is like with the fade in the day, and she's like,
oh, and it's Kitty Girl too. I forgot. Fuck
yeah,
this
Kitty
song.
Girl. Fuck this Kitty Girl. Fuck it. It was very it was kind of like a variant of Violet's nervous smile in Glamazonian Airways when Katya was fucking it all up. It was just like a weird, like, absent smile. Like, if you pushed her over, like, she would, like, fall. Like, she's not there. She
was like a standee.
Yes, completely.
Those, like, rotating ones.
Yeah, it was strange to start with that.
I just want to say, It was weird as shit. Yeah, but it was funny. I think that she turned the party after that. But like Arizona was doing so much. She was doing her vape tricks. She had an umbrella. She was licking the floor, showing her armpits. Like what was that?
She has more tomfoolery to come, so get ready, buckle up.
I can't with this. I like Arizona Brandy a lot, and I really enjoy her glow up in Slation Royale, but this was such a booger performance to me.
Stop! Not the booty butt lip sync.
Booty butt lip sync. Did you live?
No. I hated it. I had to look away.
I got a lot of secondhand embarrassment.
She was giving me bitch pudding Dragula finale with that stage lickery.
The stage lickery of it all. And it was filthy by the end of it.
Yeah.
It was covered in white shit, and there was a big drag mark on it.
Disgusting. You know what, though? It's not the last time she eats something during a lip sync. Get ready for more ingestion.
It's ingestion. I'm sad that Tiny went home, but I would have been more okay with it if it had been at Cat's hands. Because I really just don't think that this should have been Arizona's bottom placement. After the lip sync, she should have been gone.
Imagine if it was like Cat and Verushka.
Oh, that would have been fierce.
She would have let Cat or Verushka have it.
Yeah. No, fully.
Verushka would have been...
She would have been leveled. Verushka would have been leveled. And Tiny is out, very sad. I love her.
She's a diva.
Dude.
She's a good time gal.
She leaves saying, chubby, huh?
She's so funny.
I love her. I want to see her on Global. Or like Versus the World.
When she got eliminated, she was like, up next the universe. Like she was saying like she's going to be on Queen of the Universe.
Queen
and
of
then
the Universe?
got canceled that same year. It had literally gotten canceled like a week before that episode.
She would have won season 3.
True. I just remember like Queen of the Universe got canceled and then that aired. And
What's her face, Maxie? Wasn't she on Queen of the Universe?
Queen of the Universe? Yes, she is.
Yeah. And she wins next season, right?
Allegedly, maybe, potentially.
She was a guest judge on Slasion, so I know she won.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm spoiled on the winners.
There's a clip of her on Queen of the Universe. She's like, oh my God, we're safe. Like, it's just very excited. Also, I don't know why that just reminded me. I can't stop thinking, as we talk about the Philippines, that clip of Cameron Diaz.
Oh my God. Speaking of random clips, have you seen the Miss Thailand performance? From that pageant where she turns around and twerks?
Yes, she's a diva.
She's diva alert.
That was very, like, Drag Race Philippines mini challenge coded to
Completely.
me. Like, they're going like,
I need her to guest judge something. She's so sickening.
She's got a bright future ahead. That's
Completely.
for sure.
I'm obsessed with her. That was so diva alert. And her, like, big, giant smile, diva down 80 hair, like, just giving it, shaking her booty all over the place.
Her, like, face, like,
She was so cunty. Nuclear levels of cunt. So episode 4 starts the Snatch Game, and the cold open is filled with drama from the previous Untucked. And it was at this moment, because episode 1 and 2, I watched them, but I was like, nothing's really happening.
Yeah.
So I skipped a lot of it, and I skimmed it. And so then I was like, hold on, let's walk it back for a second. Paused, and I had to go back and watch episode 3 Untucked, where the shit hits the fan.
yeah.
Do you want to explain it, or should I narrate?
I mean, like, I would say the main spectacle of episode 3 Untucked is the repercussions of Trashgate.
This is trash.
Okay, who do you think had a bigger reaction? Eva or OV?
I mean, it's different because Eva internalized all her stuff and freaked out and blew up there. Ovi blew up off camera. So we don't even get to see the full extent of Ovi, but we know it hit her so hard that she had to go backstage. The thing that is tough is, like, I mean, I get being upset that she was embarrassed by this woman and now she's thinking, like, oh, this is going to be on TV. But then, on the other hand, I almost... How do I say this? I don't want to be insensitive because, like, her feelings are hers, but I would almost just laugh it off. I'd be
Yeah.
like, that fucking judge out there, like Valentina, that judge with the bun,
Yeah.
she did not like my beautiful outfit. And she's out here trying to meme me right now. And she is not funny.
Yeah.
She's out here trying to meme. Last season, they already did that joke. Run it back, because even Rajo didn't laugh.
Period.
So get the hell out of here, Diva. You're going to be gone next week, and I'm going to still keep slaying this competition. Shut
Period.
up. I don't know. I'd be back there, like, laughing. And I get that she was upset. And, like, I don't want to tell her that she should not have felt any kind of way because it's Drag Race and the pressure cooker is going to get you. But, like, I don't know if it's... Whenever people meme too hard on something and they're not funny about it, it's like, girl, shut up.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was a little cringe.
Right, like you can't even come up with your own material.
She just wanted to like, and it was like, that was such like a sad moment after the fact. So like,
Right.
just because she lived for the drama of it, it's like, no, that's mean.
Yeah, her low-hanging fruit.
I just love Eva's like impassioned. He called me a trash.
It's not the dress, it's you.
It's not the drag, it's you.
It's not the drag, it's you. So the girls are talking about Cat. They're out here kikiing about Cat. And Dee Dee is like, she's a bully and a fat shamer. She's fat shamed me for years. But then doesn't say a word. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. So they're just banana slamming Cat and
Not banana slam.
banana slamming, and they share that Cat bullied Jade So in episode
pinched
1,
her
pinched her boob, and
very like fake tea.
What did you think about this whole pinch the boob thing?
I mean, like, I respect whatever actually happened. It was hard to even understand what happened, but it just sounds so like, yeah, like fake tea on Reddit. Like, this contestant, like, it's disqualified for pinching this contestant's boob.
Yeah.
Like, following an altercation or something. Like, I don't know. It just was so funny. Like, I don't know if it was also like a well, no. I can't remember if they said pinched in English.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just such a funny word. Like, she pinched your boob?
My favorite part was Bernie's confessional. In all the years I've known Cat, she's never pinched anybody. Punched or shoved, yes. But pinching, never. That girl's always ready to fight. Like,
It was honestly, to me, it was very flick my vagina coded. Like, she flicks my vagina. She pinched my boob.
she called me fat and then flicked my vagina.
Yeah.
The way that it sounded like is in episode 1, the girls were talking about being girls, and she was like, "Oh my God, you got boobs. Can I touch them?" And Jade was like, "Sure, touch my boob." And maybe she like pinched it or like felt it and made a comment about her boobs. And in the moment, Jade was like, "Tee hee ha ha," but then went home and like thought about it all and was like, "Oh wait, that should happen to me in high school. I don't like that this happened here. This is supposed to be a safe place." And sort of like spiraled about nothing.
Which is, well, and valid, but also I think it was made worse by the people in the room because it sounded like
Completely.
everyone was also talking about it. Like, Verushka was talking about it. I think Dee was maybe talking about, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they were all talking about Cat being a bully and a bitch. So I think that sort of maybe emboldened Jade to be like, "Oh, you know what? I think maybe she was mean to me too."
It was less out of the blue. No,
Yeah,
I totally
yeah.
get that.
And so then when the bottom girls come back, Verushka fucking slithers over while everyone is distracted with Ovi's meltdown and is like, "Hey, so you triggered her and you made her have a traumatic experience because you're an asshole. Do you know that? She thinks you're the worst. She thinks that you are a triggerer and you really got to watch out about what you do because it's not okay." Like, this woman is the worst of Tumblr political activists.
Stop.
Like, all of you are evil, awful people because you won't recycle your plastic bottle and you're going to hell. Like, girly, calm down for a moment. Also, this is not your battle. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, she's very like PETA vegan.
Oh my God, you looked at a chicken nugget. Do you know how many chickens had to die for that nugget? You're going to hell.
We're watching Chicken Run together tomorrow.
So you can see the impact of chickens in the wild having a nice life and what you're about to do to them. And I thought that was wild that she just slid out of her lane. But then, I mean, on top of all the reductive conversation of bringing it down to something that it wasn't and
Yeah.
not even letting Jade So explain it, then she just walks away and says in her confessional, and I just told her and then I walked away and ate my popcorn. Like, girlie, you knew you were being a bitch. And then later when she's called out on it, she's like, I didn't know I was causing a problem. Where?
Yeah, and then also again, like later when they're talking about it in the workroom the next day, I just hate that her Cat's reasoning was very like, no, I get it. I'm a little bit more mature than you. Like, these sort of things don't affect me because I'm a little more grown and put together. You'll get there.
You'll get there eventually.
That
was fierce.
It was. I could not with that. I was like, you girly, you better stop.
What pissed me off was Dee Dee just sitting in silence while Jade So is crying about this and trying to explain it. And Cat's like, am I a bully? Anyone else think I'm a bully? And it's like, Dee Dee, hello, the mic.
Dee Dee is thinking, yes.
She's just smiling. Like, so glad it's not happening to me. And I think she says that. I think she says in one of her confessionals, I'm just glad it's not me this time. Like, girl, this is your moment. Have it. The mic is yours. Literally, this is your chance to be like, well, you have called me fat for the last decade, and that did make me feel bad.
This is your moment.
Have it. And then I feel like Verushka probably would have maybe then jumped in. It really rubbed me wrong how these girls were willing to talk about Cat behind her back, but then when she's right there, they make little Jade So, who is very clearly going through it and doesn't really have the words to explain how she's feeling.
Yes.
And make her take the brunt of all of this while Cat is exploding. And they're all just like, tee-hee.
Yeah.
Tee-hee. He.
Yeah. It was a little bit like poking the bear, just getting things like riled up against Cat.
For what purpose?
Yeah.
Just cause. And yeah, all this happens. The Untucked was a little nuts. This was the most interesting Untucked so far.
Yes. This one was a little drama fest for sure. We had Boobgate, Pinch Boobgate. We had Ovi having a meltdown. I don't remember who tried to like offer help to her. She's like, get off of me. Like, go away. She like smacked her away.
Get out of here.
Leave me alone.
Let me cry.
It was very that. Like, it was just like, leave me.
And in episode 4, they're going to do the Snatch Game. But before that, Jade turns her attention to Verushka and says that she was the one who escalated everything. And then OV jumps in and is like, yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Why did you make
Verushka hater clocking in.
She said, I was having a meltdown yesterday, but if I was in that room, I would have participated in clocking you. So why do you do this? And Verushka's like, what?
This is how we do it in my subdivision.
Oh, no. And I think with all of this in mind, it paints a lot of this cast in kind of a negative light because it's like, you all saw a girl get bullied live and did nothing about it. And just watched. That was all of y'all's moment. There were 9 of you in that room, and the only one who tried to help was Tiny. And even then, Tiny was more just like, so wait, let's be logical about this. She's saying she has trauma, and you're saying you didn't do anything, so let's hear what Jade So has to say, and maybe you didn't do anything intentionally. And Cat's like, no!
Well, and also, like, who knows, maybe the conversation the next day would have been different with Tiny there, too. I feel like Tiny always spoke her mind.
She was a good mediator. In that moment. The mini is a Filipino folk dance called Tinikling. And they are going to be doing that like bamboo stick thing where they have to do like hopscotch. Well,
It is like hopscotch.
Yeah. Have you seen this?
I had never seen it before watching this episode. I was struggling to try and even figure out like how to do it.
Yeah.
Like the 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out of it all. But then like it gets faster and like, it was crazy. It definitely, but I'm also like, is this like a schoolyard game? Like y'all have these sticks in your school? Like,
I would imagine it's probably like maybe like pool noodles kind of where it's softer so that they won't like hurt you.
But I'm like, where do y'all just have these sticks all over the place so we can play this game? Because everyone knew how to play the game. So how's everyone have the sticks to play it? Y'all just
Yeah.
getting sticks from the woods?
Maybe they do. Maybe they go out there and get branches and stuff.
It's like it's like rustling leaves.
Yeah, it was like a scary sound when they clacked together. But it was an interesting moment. I echoed earlier. It is so funny that they're like, we're going to do a dance challenge. And Bernie is here in a full mermaid gown.
Literally, like, what is this weird, like, front of a Lollapalooza look? Like, there's like a cha-cha dress under this, like in a different wig.
But then Dee Dee looks like she's going to church.
Dee Dee was giving the only church woman barefoot. I love them all, like, Divalicious barefoot. And then Miss Jade so as well. Knockers out. Who's that? Who's that woman?
Who even is this? I have no idea. Oh, that's Verushka looking like she's going to come out of a TV.
Stop.
Crawl at you and eat you.
Very that.
It's looking crazy. The winner of this is Matilda.
The mini challenge slayer so far.
Yeah, she's the Electra of this group. She's Electra Bionic.
She was like really locked into that mini too. Like she was chewing it up. Oh my god.
Was.
And then they had the Pickeroo guy do it. And
Oh my
they're
god.
all like standing on the ground, like
waiting
looking
to see
up.
the balls bounce.
Yeah.
You know who that Pickeroo guy is, right? I'm almost positive. Don't quote me on this. I have to do research. I'm almost 100% positive that's Pangina's boyfriend.
What?
They got together recently. Oh. Like shortly after her Vegas run, I think.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? I'm almost positive.
Good for them.
Good
Gorgeous
for them.
couple.
Yeah. And they are going to do this Snatch Game.
Woo.
Woo! Can I say, I know that we have a different relationship here in the United States with weight and commenting on weight and body size and all that. But when Arizona said that she wanted to play Adele because she used to be fat and how she lost weight accidentally, I gasped. I could not believe that she said, well, I want to play Adele because I used to be fat. I leaned into my screen like, Diva, we can't say that.
But the illusion of her as Adele back then was pretty good.
It was funny. And I liked it. She was giving uncanny. But her reasoning for it, I could not.
A little unhinged in
little bit.
in only the way Arizona can do.
We're going to have words about this Snatch Game.
Drag Race Philippines, will you sing it with me?
So let's talk about her because she's the first one that is introduced Arizona as Adele. I thought her British was really funny.
Amy, Yara Sophia walked with her Amy Winehouse so that Arizona Brandy could run. Honestly, like this, Godlin's Cardi B.
Oh my god.
I feel like Yara Sophia like really like paved the way. Her Amy Winehouse, and I mean she's not British, but Jessica Wilde doing RuPaul.
Yeah.
Just like establishing the like baseline of like it doesn't have to be the most perfect impersonation as long as you're fiercely committed to that reality.
She was fiercely committed to the Adele of it all, and I think the illusion is fun. I need to know what you thought about her Nipple the Remix song, because you are an avid hater of Drag Race songs, and I must know what you thought about it.
I was a little cringerina.
Okay.
But also like it was almost like rage bait because like she kept like emceeing almost like vamping like hey, and that was the song.
It's copywritten.
It's funny because I feel like if it was RuPaul and she was like doing the like Drag Race Philippines, will you sing it with me? Or like the nipple song, like I feel like RuPaul would be like, oh, okay.
Fully.
Moving on. But like they lived for it. They were
did.
clapping. They were having their best time. I liked her song with Hannah the most.
That was funny. I will give you that.
And when she spat on Pow.
The way that Pau kept hitting in her direction, like the game show host like hit and kick and push thing, where it's like they're not making actual contact, they're just miming it.
Yes.
I knew that Pao was having such a good time by like the third time that she did that. And then when she like swung her foot in her direction, like kicking you off the stage, I cackled so loud. I wish Rue was like that.
Pao just like has such a good rapport, and like she's just also so much more like reactive in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like I feel like getting RuPaul to like break and react in the moment is almost more of like a rare accomplishment, you know?
Completely.
Compared to Pao is always just, and like Brooklyn's good at that too.
Yeah.
Like certain things just make her laugh, and
she has a good time.
Yeah, I think it adds to
Supreme.
the ambiance.
Literally all of them except for RuPaul.
Well, because they always say like it's so much scarier when you can't hear anyone laughing.
Yeah.
So I feel like having the host there cutting up with you is a lot of like pressure relieved.
Mm-hmm.
So like, okay, she's laughing at me. Like this feels good, you know?
Look at all my notes for Arizona as Adele. All the things that I wrote.
That's all for her as Adele.
This is just for Adele. But the comparison, look what I wrote for Bernie. Bernie as Madame Inutes.
It's very episode 1. I like Dee Dee. Okay, next.
That wasn't my notes.
To be fair though, for Bernie, like was she giving all that much?
I don't know what she was giving because I didn't remember anything. Her segment came and went so quick.
It was hard to figure out what her character was. I just remember her clocking Dee Dee's Meryl Streep for speaking Tagalog. They're like, wait, you understood me?
Yeah.
And they're like, and then she was speaking with one of the other, with Kat Kat's character.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait a minute, who is this?
Who are you? You're not the real one. Yeah. I don't know. Bernie was giving nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like, she did not exist in this Snatch Game. And I don't know if that's because of the edit or because of what she did. Or both.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, her and Jade both, for me, were kind of, like, not there.
Nothing burger. Next is Kat Kat as Joy Belmonte. Her jaw contour made me cackle. When she turned to the side and it was just that harsh brown unblended line.
The makeup was crazy.
It was.
I mean, it's funny because I don't know who, like, I've never seen clips of Mayor Joy. Mm-hmm. But I love that she, spoilers, is the winner. But
yeah.
The first clip they used talking about it is Arizona being like, she's really just playing herself.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, what an interesting way to like intro your winner is like Arizona kind of talk it down and be like, I mean, it's just kind of Kat Kat doing Kat Kat.
You're right.
And then it's the winner.
I enjoyed how she found a way to keep rambling about things, but still had a lot of restraint. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of the girls in this Snatch Game were talking until something happened. Like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Still haven't laughed. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No laugh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Still no laugh. Great. And then they would keep going until Pao would just stop them.
Or dab. And hide in the corner.
Where, like, Kat Kat was talking, but it was like she knew where she wanted to go. And even if it seemed purposeless, it always going somewhere. And so I was able to laugh at it because it was like, you're not just talking to say stuff. You're talking to get to an end point.
Yeah, it was a little more self-sustained.
Yeah, and I really liked that. It seemed like it was planned rambling. And I don't mind that.
Plambling, if you will.
Plambling.
Are you plambling like me?
Did you like her?
As a person? No.
Cut that part, Steve. Cut that.
I thought she was funny. I thought it was good. I mean, like, what?
You accidentally did the cuckoo. I liked it. I thought it was really good.
It was good.
It's become such a part of your personality now. Sorry.
It honestly is.
So sorry.
It also kind of felt like a continuation of like carrying the mantle of Marina's. I don't remember who she did.
I know who you're talking about.
But that was also a politician, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I feel like I like when they take the piss out of their local politicians.
Yeah.
Because I'm personally kind of over seeing people do Trump. I mean,
Completely.
we've kind of passed that already. But I always hated seeing people do Trump impersonations. Where it's like, I don't want to see that.
Right.
But I'm like, I don't know these people. Make fun of them. I live.
Right. Me too. Then Doodoo Maru Haladu is 2 characters, Meryl Streep and Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, mama.
Mama. Look at all these notes I wrote for her. Look how much I
Girl.
wrote. So I already don't like dual characters as it is. I think that if you do 2, you're unfocused. Immediate bottom 2. Like, I don't care what you did. Or at bottom 3. Like, you are up for elimination because you did not try to do what everyone else did. You did your own thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't like that. And especially if you do 2 characters and they're both bad.
I honestly feel like that Meryl Streep is like up there in like the cringe asylum. Like basically just doing lines from The Devil Wears Prada.
Like Alyssa doing the I almost said Joan Cusack, Joan Crawford.
But at least Alyssa was being crazy.
Yeah.
She's doing it so like, I mean, like how I guess you should. But just doing that kind of like cold cutting character, I don't know if it really works for the Snatch Game setup.
No, being aggro in any type of improv is never a place you can go anywhere with because it starts and you are at one level and you cannot go anywhere else.
Well, and her whole character is very like, no, which is like, that's not improv.
No, you cannot. You have to be yes-anding all the time.
Yeah.
And also, like, I don't know, it's so homosexual at 2 a.m. at the Hamburger Mary's.
Sorry.
Doing your Meryl Streep number, lip syncing, which is fierce. But why would you do that for Snatch Game when Meryl has a million other characters? I mean, she's got Mamma Mia and Julie and Julia. There's that Broadway show, that musical that she did.
Yeah.
That is a funny character. She's got Into the Woods. Like, you've got so many references. You could be in the Snatch Game doing PR for a movie.
Well, yeah, it could be like studying for a role that's not even come out yet.
Yeah. But even then, I mean, she doesn't have a super distinctive voice. When she talks, she's very monotone and she sort of sing-songs things.
Yeah.
And she's kind of uninterested in everything you're talking about. So, like, there's no funny path to take with her. And then Jennifer Coolidge, very funny choice if you can do the voice. And she was just like, you look like the 4th of July.
Well, she was like, I made the very last minute decision to change to Jennifer Coolidge. I'm like, did you make that decision mid Snatch Game? But she's like, this isn't working out. I'm switching to Coolidge. But like, I love when they get the girls and they show them mid change. Mm-hmm. That is my favorite.
I love it too.
The look around, wig off, wig back on, everyone staring like, what's happening?
Didn't they do that to Venus?
I loved it.
I loved it too. But like, you're going to change your costume, Mimi, change it around in the middle of the Snatch Game, and then it's not even going to help you. It's like finding out that your lifeboat popped, so you put on a life preserver, but that also popped. Like, you're still drowning.
I will say, I feel like her Jennifer Coolidge, if the Meryl Streep was a 1, I feel like this was a 2.
It was slightly better. Very slightly. But the joke then became that she could speak Tagalog and that she could understand them. And I thought it was equally funny because Arizona was actively avoiding speaking it. And anytime they would say anything in Tagalog, she'd be like, what?
What?
Huh? What? I don't understand, love. What?
Which is kind of like, kind of a crazy way to shut it down, but also funny.
Yeah.
Like, what a wall to put up in improv of like, pretend there's a language barrier, but also kind of funny.
Yeah. And it worked somehow. Next is Hanabeshi with the side of poutine as Jessica Soho. She's another one of those girls that just talked and said stuff.
And then at the end, it kept cutting to the confessional. She's like, I don't know why I said that. I don't know what I was doing.
I kind of loved that.
It was like so funny to me. Like she would do something and then end it kind of cringy or like dab. And she's like, I don't know why it did that.
I would kind of love to see that as a character on Snatch Game. Like someone who, whatever character you could play that would normally be pretty demure and mindful. And then when you say something dumb, be like, I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
Very that. Like, sorry, that was stupid.
Sorry, that was bad. I won't do it again. And then you do it one more time. Sorry, I know I said I wouldn't do it again, but I apologize.
Like, can we do another take?
We have Matilda as Sasa Girl.
Hi, Manila.
Hi, Manila. The way that Pau said, what? Like, she has never watched All Stars 1 ever and does not know the meme. I laughed. But I think that's because I'm sick in the head.
If you are, then you'll join Matilda there, because her number was very sick in the head.
It was. Am I rotten for laughing?
Hers had the energy of the character you're talking about, because she would say her answer and be like, so, yeah.
Crystal meth.
She's like, too much blush on your face. Yep. Moving on.
I loved it. They hated this.
She, at some points, would cut the answer herself. She'd say, thank you.
And I thank you.
Yeah, this one was a little mess, a little cringe.
Did you absolutely hate it?
I did, because I also was
Okay.
like, why does she look like that?
Okay.
She
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
fair.
a marionette puppet.
She did.
With like the waxy, like black hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the way her teeth were spaced like that, I didn't understand it.
Yeah. I will say it doesn't look like Matilda, though. She's got a really great mastery of makeup that she can transform her face so often. But I don't know, her humor just clicked with me. And I think it's because when I was auditioning for Drag Race, I was auditioning with Sandra Lee. And I wrote a bunch of non-answer answers that if I didn't have the whatever they wanted, I would be like, well, I just started thinking about my arch enemy, Rachel Ray, and I wrote anal prolapse. Shit like that. Stuff that's just so dumb and out of left field. That's like,
Yeah.
wait, what? It's meant to be like disarming comedy?
Unexpected.
Yeah. And I thought when she was like, I don't know, I just wrote crystal meth, I laughed. I'm like, that's so stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, I have to laugh.
I'm sorry you hated it. We have Jade So as Queen Duda. Another girl who just said stuff.
This whole Snatch Game was so disorienting. We got Adele and whatever diva Hannah Beshy's doing, like doing songs in the corner. We got Joy Belmont in the front. We have Meryl Streep. And then like all these random women who are just like saying stuff and kind of just there.
Yeah. I love that there were no made up characters.
Honestly, yeah. I'll take that over, like Bigfoot or like the Devil's Wife.
We have Ovi Kunt as Zenaida Seva. I wrote literally nothing for her. Not one thing.
My favorite part of watching OV was anytime they were showing OV, you could also see Cat in the bottom corner, just like disassociating, like a weird, like vacant smile on her face, just like, while Arizona was talking. Oh, not that.
Not Arizona. OV.
Arizona cunt.
OV Brandy.
That actually sounds like real alcohol.
It does, doesn't it?
Drink OV brandy.
I would drink that. I would try it.
Do you
out.
like brandy?
I've only tried it once and I didn't care for it.
I don't think I live, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I think it was not for me. I also don't like scotch. Scotch is awful.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
I mean, I usually don't like dark liquors. I think brandy's a dark liquor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually
More
don't.
golden.
Oh, yeah. Anything like golden to like dark brown is like a little like treachery for me.
I hear that. And then we got Verushka as Dionisha Pacau. And near the end of the set, she said something about how like nobody was funny. And I thought, sister, you're so close. You're so close to getting it.
The way she said it too was a little cringe. Like,
Right. Put me on a plane.
Yeah, like something like, just with all these people that are doing terrible. Or like, I don't know. It was just like such a weird, like, it wasn't self-deprecating. It was like you think it's going to be self-deprecating, that's actually Reed.
Yeah, but it was also super fourth wall breaking too, and immersion
Yes.
busting. And when she said, "Put me on a plane," I bet Pao was like, "You know what? That's a great idea."
You said bonga.
Bonga airplane. Hey, producers, do we have a flight for Hong Kong tonight that we can pick up?
Red eye is fine.
The faster, the better. Is there a one-way? We want no layover. Let's just get her
How
right on
soon
back.
can you get out of here?
It's RuPaul. How soon can you get on a plane? And the next day, Verushka comes for Ovi saying that she was boring.
Listen, the girls be fighting. Ovi and Verushka, I just feel like they stayed on each other's necks the whole time
They
they were there
did.
together.
But Ovi had the last laugh.
That part.
And I did love that Ovi was like, yeah, you want to play ball? I got you. Let's play ball. Swing, bitch. And she was like, you kept interrupting the entire room and talking over everyone, you ugly bitch.
You stupid, ugly bitch.
You stupid, ugly, dumb bitch.
Don't know shit from fuck.
And Verushka was like, oh, so you're a producer now? You know what's going to happen?
Producer cunt.
Ovi producer cunt. And I do want to say, before we talk about the runway, I want to talk about the supremification of Mama Pao. This is the most supreme ass season 1 wig I've ever seen.
I feel like Mama Pao got lost this season. I feel like she's not in touch with her true self. I don't know what happened. Those
Yeah.
wigs, those garments, it's a different woman.
It is. She's on a journey, though.
She is. She's definitely... How do I say this? She's definitely giving a more approachable style.
Approachable.
Are you
great word.
approachable like me?
The runway category is called Ooh La Lum Realness, which is based on food.
Like actual food.
Like actual food. Stop this. But first, are you ready for your Thailand 3 questionnaire of the season?
No way.
It's happening. It's happening. What delicious Thai treat was the focus of the very first photo shoot of Drag Race Thailand Season 3? And that
Whoa.
actively ruined multiple of the contestants' costumes. Was it A, mango sticky rice, B, coconut milk, C, Thai tea, or D, pad Thai? What was the photo shoot focus?
I'm going to guess it's one of the last two. Either one of the things with the word Thai in it. So either Thai tea or pad Thai. I mean, if it was a pool of Thai tea, that would be crazy. But then also, like, sitting in... I would say Thai tea.
Ding, ding, ding. You got your question right. They gave them a big-ass cup. And it was literally like a huge, like, probably 7-foot tall cup. And there was a plank on top of this that they could sit on top of. But a bunch of them submerged themselves in it.
That is not it.
No.
Like, that opaque, like, creamy-looking liquid...
And they all shared that. Like, some of them submerged themselves, like, dunked their face in it and got their wigs wet and stuff.
Wigs, cosmetics, like, oh.
There's lashes in there, backsplash, foot juice, tights, dirty tights.
Sauces, fish sauce, soy sauce, different sauces.
Do we want to talk about all these, or do you just want to do standouts?
I mean, some of them I don't understand, so I'm probably just doing faves.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah, sure. Who stood out to you? I have what they are.
Okay. Honestly, do you know which one was my favorite?
I'm gonna guess. Hold on, let me see. If I were to look at all of these, the one I would guess that's your favorite, based on what you like and who you enjoy. Am I crazy for thinking that you liked Bernie's?
Well, no, I do like Bernie's, but I mean, well, that one's fun. But honestly, my favorite is Cat Cat's.
I was gonna say Cat Cat, but I was like, I don't know if you respond to this.
This I did respond to. This was probably my favorite of the night, followed by maybe Miss Jade.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I do really like Ovi's.
So, Cat Cat is something called Tapsilog, which is a portmanteau of a word called tampa, which is cured beef, sinangag, which is garlic fried rice, and itlog, which is fried rice. So it's a portmanteau of those. And it was made in the
Oh.
80s as this affordable food option for the everyday person. So it was like, look at all this food that you can just make and you can have it at home. And so now it's like a staple.
I love that. I love the huge like fur coat for the egg.
Yes, I loved that.
I thought that was so gorgeous. I just love how it's like, yeah, the big billowy coat around her, and then like the small little silhouette and the fork and knife. I feel like it's a moment.
I really love the silverware. Yeah, that's super fun. And then you said you liked Jade So.
I did. I like Jade So and I liked OVs.
She calls herself a puta because it's a play on the phrase, but she's a steamed rice cake and pork blood stew
Crazy.
is what this is. And then who was the other one?
OV.
OV is muscle. Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, loved that. I would say those are my favorite. What about you?
I would agree. I think for me, my number one is Cat, but then I love Bernie's grilled fish. I don't know what it is about the trade table that I respond to because I really liked it when Electra did it in Drag Race Sfarie, where she had the shoes that were hanging off it, the feet, the legs.
Yes.
I really enjoy that. I think the table adds a lot of interest, and I like that it's a literal grill. Like an actual grill.
Stop.
I think that red hair is really striking
Yes.
with all of this silver, and I enjoy that a lot. And then I think, honestly, I really like Arizona's. I like the simplicity of it, that it's just this pretty white gown, and there's all this stuff on it, and she is sizzling pig face.
And she's got her vape concealed in a pepper.
I don't want to talk about that part, but I like the other parts of it.
You are choosing not to acknowledge the
Vapory.
vape tricks.
I just am over them. I'm so over them. What I giggled about in my booger booty butt of the night is Varushka Level's Shanghai style fried spring roll. I like the effect of the spring rolls, but they're so limp. And it's like, well, I've got this pageant gown, and her boobs look like they're 7 feet away from her waist because the way she put that belt and the way that her hair is hanging over her dress, her boobs look low.
Yeah, it's a little droopy, and then I agree the spring rolls are not springing. Because they were kind of falling off of her as she was lip syncing, but they just look like little like what are those called? Swiss logs?
Oh, the Swiss cake, the roll cakes?
Yeah, it just looks like a little
see
like
that.
brown roll cake to me.
I totally see that. The critiques happen, and honestly, I felt really okay with the placements of everyone. I think there was no one I contested. I thought everyone felt right. Cat won the challenge, and I completely agreed.
Yeah.
She was so good. She was giving me that same kind of absent-mindedness as what Silhouette did.
Oh,
She played that one doctor, but she was sort of just like smiling and empty-headed
It's
about
funny
it.
because they look so similar, like the long black hair, the all white outfit.
Yeah, it was very similar in energy to me. And the bottom two are called as Matilda and Varushka. I agree because Varushka should have gone home. Matilda, I think, was fine enough in the challenge. Like, I giggled, but I understand why it wasn't funny. The problem is that her dress is literally just a silver ball thing, and there's a fish attached to it. Like, there was no thought put into it.
Yeah.
And then, gag, I legit screamed. Like, I gasped and screamed because Dee Dee is also in the bottom.
Girl, they played with Dee Dee twice because they're like, actually, you're in the bottom too. As you're in the bottom, comma, too. But also they played with her because I feel like they were like, after they called Matilda, it was very playing her face of like, is she gonna go home too?
Yeah.
And imagine also it would have been so weird. Like, what if it ended like that would have been such a weird thing to end like her storyline to, like with Verushka and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they needed to get Verushka or
Out of there.
Yeah, or sorry, I meant Cat.
Oh,
Her storyline with Cat, like
yeah.
for her to kind of take a backseat and then go home.
Yeah, totally.
But then with Verushka's own storyline, I feel like they just needed to send her home on her own.
Completely.
Have her hit the house
Yeah.
alone. What did you think of that lip sync?
So the song is called Bonga Kade, right? I really enjoy. This is crazy, and don't even look at me. I enjoy the way that Dee Dee performs in a lot of ways because like she doesn't do much, but she has a lot of great stage presence.
Yeah.
And for me, that's a lot of what drag is. Like, you don't have to do splits and kicks and death drops and run all over the place. Like, you can.
Yeah.
But it's really about that stage presence and owning your space that you're in. Where I feel like with the others, like, what was Verushka doing that whole time? She was literally, like, the epitome of the annoying bird.
Weird as shit.
Weird as shit.
But then it was also like I was confused because she like painted like her lips and then her eyebrows. And then she had like confetti cannons. But then I love that Cat pointed out that she basically was like Matilda's personal confetti person because she did her confetti every time Matilda did a stunt. It'd be like split confetti. And I'm like, girl, why are you like putting a period on like your competitor's performance and not like getting in front of them and doing confetti or something?
She was out here uplifting the other queens and making sure that they were getting paid equally. She was standing for them and fighting for their rights.
And they all say, thank you, Verushka.
And you will beg for more. That's what she was doing. She was helping her sister. She was making sure that she was treated fairly in the workplace.
This is what we do back in Hong Kong.
I really, really hated everything that she did, though. I wanted to enjoy Matilda's performance, and I couldn't because Verushka kept getting in the way and doing nonsense. And every time it was like, the only moment I'm thinking of is when Jimbo stood in front of Jasmine Kennedy when she did her flip into the split and then dropped into the ding.
Yeah.
And it was like Jimbo stood right in the middle of that. And it was like, boo, get out of the way. That was me with Verushka anytime she did anything. I'm like, boo, go away.
Move, you're blocking the talent.
Who lit the fan on the stage?
It was also such a bad look to perform in.
It was awful.
It was a very cumbersome look. I mean, would have been what happened to her if she lip synced last week?
She would have gone home. She would have felt... But, I mean, that's her problem. She wears so much crap and so much crud all over her body. Like, actual crap and crud on her body. And is big better?
Well, because she is a maximalist, which I respect and enjoy. But there's something missing for sure.
Talent. Sorry. Steve, cut that.
Cut that. What does this say about her?
That she's a flop. And Verushka joins the pantheon of queens who win and then go home.
The win and then going home immediately is so nasty, but I always kind of love it.
Sometimes it comes across like the judges are bored of that person. Like, we were really living for you, and JK, we actually hate your guts. This time it was like, we gave you that win to piss off the room, and we were hoping it was going to result in more, but you kind of just got worse. Like, we were really hoping that you would win and sort of take a little backseat, and the girls would be fuming about it and be furious. But you, like, got a win and then started acting like you were better than everyone and pissed him off more.
Yeah.
And we actually decided we don't like that.
Yeah, we decided we're over your shit, actually.
Drag Race Philippines is such a fascinating series to me because their energy is very, it's very Ivory Glaze. Sorry to drag her into this.
Oh my God.
You know how like Ivory would read down someone in the room and then be like, actually, I really don't think I should be here. I think I need to go home. It's very that, like, they prodded Silhouette last year with her grandma stuff. And then they like backseated so hard. They called Eva trash, and then they immediately apologized and are like, we're not trying to invalidate your drag. We're trying to make you better as a queen on this competition. Like, they will do something so mean and gay malicious, fake goat tree. And then they're like, actually, sorry about that. Like, they instigate this win with Verushka to piss off the room and immediately realize, oh, we shouldn't have done that. Sorry, we have to eliminate her. We gotta go.
No, it's true. It is a little bit of the like what's called we don't want to play with you anymore syndrome.
It's
like,
Pisces energy. It's like
the water sign of it all.
The water sign of it all. Like an immediate backstep. You want to be so shady and you want to be so fierce and then realize that it's not right. So you walk it back. It makes me giggle. They're a fascinating franchise in that regard because Drag Race US will make a decision like that to give an instigating win and then keep poking the room. Like, do something.
Yeah,
Circus monkeys.
provoke.
Yeah. Like, here, Tyra, you get a win. All of you, dance. Be mad. And we're going to do it again.
Again.
Again. Dance.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's very funny to me that they immediately walk back Verushka.
Yeah, they said, wait, Verushka didn't happen. It was like a failed like rollout. It was a failed campaign rollout that they just pretended never happened.
Yeah. So we are at the end of this run that we're doing. What did you think about this nasty old leg of episodes?
Nasty little leg. Just a nasty
old leg.
I loved it. I thought it was really good. I mean, this whole season is iconic all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is actually 2 really good episodes. Well, I usually am not keen on the Snatch Game, but that sewing challenge was a key. Was a hoot. I'm glad they're all together now. We're seeing the dynamics play out. And that's the only problem with the split premieres is like sometimes there does need to be a little bit of time to like let them cook and transition and get acquainted and like establish the vibe as like the all together group.
Yeah.
So I feel like now, if anything, these were kind of the transitional episodes of like the 2 sides are together, the dynamics are building, and I feel like moving forward it's kind of like from here on out it is what it is.
Yeah.
Vague. It's going to be what it's going to be.
At this point, the show is going to be what it's going to be.
The dolls are the dolls.
The dolls are the dolls.
It's actually, I'm Jade So with those glasses going, I can't wait to see how this turns out. With those giant like space glasses that she had on.
Her fashion game is sick.
Yes, kill these bitches with my bloody dildo.
She's so fun. I love her. Yeah, I think I'm not too keen on the Snatch Game either, but this one was so out of left field and so like what did I just watch energy that I was somehow entertained by it even though it was so bad.
Couldn't look away.
Could not.
It was still definitely entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Because of all the shenaniganery. And I agreed with all the placements.
Shenanigoonery.
Shannon Goonery. Kathy Bates, but does she goon? Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are you Kathy Bates gooning like me?
So next is a Little Mermaid musical, right?
It sure is. Have you watched? You haven't perceived
I've
yet?
seen a little bit of it.
You're not ready for the whole.
The whole.
Well, what?
The whole. Bottoms.
I remember like individual characters. I don't remember the whole musical. I do feel like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I've been looking ahead at some of the runways too. We got some fun runways up ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great season, so whatever's in store is going to be a hoot and a half and a holler.
Do you agree with people saying this is the worst of the Philippines franchise? Because I posted about watching this on Twitter, and I had a bunch of people being like, this is why it's the worst season.
That is crazy. I mean, I will say the third one is iconic, so I get it for that reason. Oh, that's so hard. I need to rewatch season 3. I feel like season 3 maybe does have more going on with it.
It has the highest rating of all the Drag Race seasons, I think, on a whole. I just can't stop talking about whole. I'm pretty sure it's the highest rated of all of them, right next to like All Stars 2 or something. And then I mean, season 1 is really good.
So good.
Like, that cast is iconic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess looking at only 3 seasons, yeah, it is the worst.
But it's like the whole again.
Sorry.
I feel like the whole collection of series, like as a franchise, is like still on a higher caliber.
Totally.
We haven't even gotten there yet, but do you see they're doing a second season of Germany?
No.
Unless it was April Fool's.
Oh,
unless I saw it on the April Fool's, but I saw that they were doing another season of
April Fool Girl.
Germany.
Maybe it was Naomi.
April Fool Girl.
I read somewhere that they were hoping that Naomi and Fontana would reboot both those franchises. Like, get people excited for them.
The concept of that.
I love it.
I mean, I'd love to see more Sweden.
Me too. I would hope they got Fuchs back. But I also want Holland back. I want Holland back so bad.
Yeah, and maybe she just needs some time. She'll be a whole new girl now.
Maybe.
She's changed. She's learned.
She's gotten different. She had her whole time during the pandemic lockdown to watch her show and feel bad about the way that she treated those girls. And now she's going to do a Netflix documentary. And she's going to not apologize for the things that she did. And she's going to blame all of us as fans for why she had to let Vivaldi go to the finale.
The dark side of Holland. Holland is different.
Holland is different. Anyways, we will chat with y'all next week for more Drag Race Philippines Season 2. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can. And that is all you can do. Good night.
Bye.